thank you, Malcolm, very much. And I'd like to say first off that I'm just delighted to be here and delighted to be connected with Heyday, because I can't imagine a better place to be published. Thank you very much. We designed this book so you can carry it in your pocket. So for you folks who like camping and walking around out there. I'm going to read 3 poems. The first one is John's Song. At the end of the counter, the old man's falsetto quavers, brittle as his cup, some tune from the 20s. His voice a frayed reed, or the sound of bees nesting in wood. It is his last October, wrists about to let his hands go the way of fruit. He does not lay them down, though they shake ever slightly out of the sleeves. It is a song from the 20s. He moves as he sings, the way I've seen sick gulls rocking in the wind. He does not care who watches, the white dusted fragment of his body and the frail song mythic and fragile as his sight. Number 2. It turns out I've lived my life for words. This is called Faith in Words. Outside, the crickets beat on the still night air. Close about the house, the not quite silence, the not yet redeemable promise of life lived for words. The fog hangs low and the alders cross river, obscuring the vision, the indistinct sound of the water, the wetness of the sand. This is a poem I wrote for Isabel. In the water, over stones. Your voice, Isabel, is a quail's voice, as the sun's song ticks in the brush. It is the hawk's voice and the heart's heat of the rabbit in the parched summer grass. Nearby in the river, in the water over stones, it is a willow voice. It is a crayfish voice in the hollows, in the darkening places. At first light, it is the wind's voice, the mouth of the river Tule voice, the voice of 100 breezes. The sun marks out the red madrone, and in the canyons, it is a redwood voice, a sycamore voice, sweet-scented. In the spring, it is the lupin voice, a blue, white, and purple coverlet voice all over the hills and the meadows. On the riverbanks, as the set fires burn and the steelhead run, it is the hunter's voice, flinging the gleamers silver on the sand. Though the houses of rich men now cover these hills, it is your spirit voice, your evening voice, your voice of the western waters. The stars hang out over the point of wolves. On the edge of the world, the sea lions call. The otters break open abalone. It is the voice of the land. It is the voice of bright shells. It is the voice of the valley and the mountain, Isabel. It is the voice of the people, too. It is the weaver's voice. It is the young girl's voice, the gatherers and the singers and the farmer's voice, the wives and the children's and the old woman's voice. It is the Indian voice and the whalerman's voice and the voice of the servant escaping. It is the voice of your face across the years, Isabel, in my grandfather's face, in my father's face, and in my face as well. It is the voice of the ones on the edges, Isabel. It is the voice of those ones with no voices. Hawk and rabbit, quail and brush, water and willow and crayfish and stone, wind in the canyons, daylight through limbs, the lupin, the steelhead, the cook fire's call, beans and tortillas, your memories, Isabel, talking to us all.